Imagine having more time off but still making the same amount of money. This dream could be reality. At my previous job, I worked 4 days a week and had Saturday through Monday off every week. I worked 10-hour days, 4 days a week for 40 hours of my week, and I absolutely loved it. But now, there's currently a push to make a 32-hour work week for the same pay option. The studies and trials that have been ran for this 4-day, 32-hour work week show that this shorter week is more beneficial for both employees and employers. A shorter work week helps improve mental health, productivity, physical health, and the environment. So you may be wondering, why isn't everyone doing this? Well, there are some potential drawbacks or limitations with this schedule. A 4-day work week has increased mental health for employees, though. With a shorter work week, that means less time spent at work, and there are lower chances for individuals to feel burnt out. Becoming burnt out and from being overworked increases stress, which in turn has negative impacts on both personal and work life. This 4-day work week will allow you to spend more time with others and enjoying yourself, family, loved ones out there having fun, and less time grinding away on that project. So, spending time with your loved ones for most people usually brings them happiness. With an increase of mental health also comes an increase in productivity. Happy employees are more willing to do more work. The studies and trials that have been ran on this show that the shorter work week doesn't change companies' revenue, and if it does, it's actually a slight increase instead of a decrease from the less hours. So with 8 less hours a week, you are actually getting more work done within that time span by meeting these quotas and productivity levels within the company. More work is being done within a shorter time frame. Also, people take off less. Also with this, people take off of work less. With already more days off and having a 3-day weekend every weekend, you feel less of the need to take off of work more, which in turn means they're getting more out of you. So if you want a family trip, 4-day weekend to go with the family to somewhere. I live in Missouri, so if I want to go to Colorado or something, go hike some mountains, having that extra day off means I'm only having to take 1 day off of work instead of having to take 2 days off of work. So instead of dropping 16 hours of time off, I'm only dropping 8 hours, which in turn is giving me more time at the company, less time off, which helps increase that productivity as well. Increased productivity and availability of employees is one of the things that have been seen from this. So with more time off, what are you going to do with yourself? One option is to increase your physical health as well. You can finally start going to that gym 3 months after you created that New Year's resolution. You can finally act on that because you no longer have the excuse of, oh, I'm too busy working all the time to get into the gym. You can also spend more time outside. You can go for hikes, go biking, pick up a new hobby, take your dog out jogging, or just go outside and toss the football around with your kids, and that's on those nice summer days, giving you more time to be outside and be active, which increases your physical health. Speaking of outdoors, 4-day work weeks is also beneficial for the environment. With people driving to and from work less each week, you're emitting less pollution from vehicles. Now you might be asking, won't people just be driving more on their days off, driving around? I don't think so. When I had my 4-day work weeks, I typically spent that first day, Saturday, off, getting stuff done around the house that I needed done, cleaning, anything like that I needed to do, and usually that afternoon or night I'd go out, do something, go have fun, hang out with friends, whatever I might want to do. Sunday is typically my lazy day. I would binge watch my shows. It was a full lazy day. Hang out around the house and actually just have that time to unwind and recharge that battery. And then Mondays were my errand days. I'm going grocery shopping, I'm going to the bank, whatever I need to get done that day, I'm running my errands. So, with that thought process, you're still only having those 2 days on your time off of actually driving around and getting stuff done. The other day, that lazy day, you usually don't have that advantage with a 2 day weekend. Usually, you're trying to cram everything you need to get done that you didn't have the time for during the week done then. There are some limitations, though, primarily within the manufacturing industry. A lot of the times, the manufacturing industry is running 24 hours, sometimes even 7 days a week. With these 32-hour work weeks, you don't always get to have the schedule of running 24/7 because you're having overlap with people. You could have a weekend shift and then your week shift, but you have that strong overlap that creates issues with timelines and production. So, jobs like that, there have been issues with, but a lot of companies have actually still given alternatives to where a 35 work week or something along those lines instead of the 32. So, as you can see, 4 day work weekends, 4 day work weeks with 3 day weekends can benefit mental health, physical health, environment, and there may be some drawbacks, but there are also ways around them. 4 day work weeks overall are just more beneficial to both employees and employers. If having 3 day weekends every weekend or getting paid for working less hours sounds good to you, a way that you can accomplish this is just write your local congressman or congresswoman or senator about these options to try and get them for yourself. There are several states in the US that have been performing trials on this already, so why not see if yours can be next?